According to BPI, only 2 teams in the West have a greater than 10% chance to make the finals. They are the Suns, who are the conference favorites, and the Grizzlies. Told you all about the Grizzlies, who have clinched their division and are locked in to the 2 seed. Tim Legler back with me. Legs, I don't know, Grizzlies are 20-2 without Ja. And Ja's really good. I don't know if you noticed. I need you to put a percentage on teams' chances of winning the West.
All right.
Let's do it. Suns, what percent chance to win the West?
65.
65
Does that
to
sound,
get out of the Western Conference?
Does that sound too high to you?
Yes.
Nah, not to me. That team is head and shoulders above every team in the NBA. They're legit. They've got check every box that you need. They've got elite level point guard play. They've got a big time wing scorer that can score against anybody in the league. They've got a couple elite 3-and-D guys. They got a center that plays both ends of the floor. They've got a good bench. They got a great coach. The Suns collectively, that's as good as it gets in the NBA right now, 65% chance.
Yeah, their 3-and-D guys are really good 3-and-D guys who don't need the ball but can do some things with the ball. It's the way the pieces all fit together when they first put this thing together. And now the only question is, can Chris Paul finish?
And they have that unfinished business tenacity about them that I love because last year they didn't complete the deal.
What about the Warriors?
20%. I'm going to give them
20%.
That one we just put up on the screen said 6%. I understand where people are coming from. They have been god-awful lately. But for me, the Warriors are much more about the collective than they are about the individual parts. And they've got to get them all on the court at the same time. I think Steph Curry coming back with fresh legs. He says he's going to be back when the playoffs start. If he is back and they finally have Klay Thompson, who's been much better over the last few weeks, Draymond Green now getting back in shape after his long layoff, and Steph Curry added to the mix along with guys that have emerged during this, like Kuminga and Jordan Poole. I think the Golden State Warriors, when they are fully healthy and on the court at the same time, they are the biggest threat, I think, to the Suns if they can just survive the first round. That's going to be the biggest test because those guys are still getting their feet wet.
So I didn't major in math, but you got 65, you got 20. That leaves 15% for
the Grizz. Unless, hey, I could break it up into smaller parts. If you want to throw some Denver and Dallas's way, go ahead. I'm not going to do that.
Really?
I'm not going to do that.
Do Denver or Dallas have a shot?
Dallas is a sleeper, man.
Because of Luka.
And because they're playing defense finally. But I got to go with Memphis at 15%. I know most people have them as the clear second best team in the West, and they may be right now. But when I look at, do they have enough to challenge a team like Phoenix? Do they have?
They're 20-2 without Ja.
Doesn't matter. You get
20-2.
Getting into a 7-game series is going to be a little bit different. You can start to expose some guys that you only get maybe one film session to prepare for on their roster. When you get a team 7 times in a row and every game you're adjusting to certain things to take away, you need more. And Golden State has more when they're healthy. And that's why I give Golden State a slight edge above Memphis.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.